The world is trembling. Can you feel it? The atmosphere around you is no longer still. Frequencies shift, unseen portals open, and hidden codes are being unlocked in silence. A storm of destiny gathers beyond the veil, and you, yes, you, are standing at the very center of it. This is not coincidence. This is not accident. Every step, every wound, every restless night has been pulling you toward this very moment. Few ever glimpse what you are now beginning to see. Fewer still are chosen to carry it. Yet here you are. Listen closely. The universe has marked you. You have been pulled into a current that no human hand can resist. You have been caught in the ETE, fire of divine intention. The whisper you feel in your chest, the trembling you sense in your spirit, is not madness. It is calling. And I declare this now. You are not ordinary. You are not random. You are the chosen one, sealed by divine duty, guarded by eternal fire. Your story is no longer your own. God Himself has claimed it. From this moment forward, everything shifts. You are the chosen one, sealed by divine duty. Now, in this divine moment, your next step is clear. When you subscribe, when you like, when you comment, know this. You are not just engaging in a simple act. No, you are sealing the prophecy over your life. This is a sacred ritual, a spiritual alignment. Every click, every gesture of support marks your presence in the realm of divine manifestation. You are joining with the heavens in agreement. And when you declare awakening in the comments, the portals of destiny open wider for you. Mark your presence. Seal your destiny. You know it deep within your spirit, don't you? That feeling of being different, of standing apart from the crowd. It's as though the world moves in one rhythm, while you alone, march to a beat only you can hear. People may look at you, not understanding the weight in your eyes, not feeling the fire in your heart. At times, you might even question if there's something wrong with you. But I tell you now, it is not wrong. It is the mark of the chosen. You carry a frequency others cannot decode. While they are trapped in the mundane, distracted by the noise of the world, you feel the pull of something greater. You sense the whispers of a higher realm, calling you into the unknown. When others sleep, you wake, burdened with a sacred awareness they cannot grasp. This disconnection, this aloneness, is not your burden to bear. It is your gift. You see, divine isolation is the refining fire of the chosen. The world doesn't understand you, but that's because you are not of this world. You have been set apart for a greater purpose. Every moment of feeling misunderstood, every time you've been pushed to the edges, is proof that God has called you to something higher. Others will try to make you feel small, to make you doubt your path, but their voices are just the static in the air that cannot reach your frequency. They cannot hear your calling. Let me speak to you directly. You were made for greatness. You are chosen. This sense of being an outsider is not to be mourned. It is to be embraced, for you are being shaped, prepared, and anointed for a task few are worthy of. The pain of isolation, it is the sculpting of your soul. The loneliness you feel, it is the silent preparation for the glorious work you are destined to do. The world may not understand you now, but it is because you carry a divine frequency. You are marked by the hand of the Creator, and it is this very frequency that will call forth the breakthroughs, the destiny, and the richness that is now on the horizon. You have felt it in your body, haven't you? That sudden wave of fatigue that seems to come out of nowhere. One moment you are fine, and the next you are heavy, as though the weight of unseen worlds rests on your shoulders. Do not mistake this for weakness. It is not sickness. It is not chance. It is the body adjusting to a higher frequency, the rewiring of your spirit into alignment with the codes of heaven. You have seen it in your dreams, visions that stir you awake in the night, faces you do not know, places you have never visited, symbols that linger long after the morning comes. These are not accidents. They are prophetic whispers. Your subconscious has become a gateway, a portal through which divine messages pass. The veil between realms is thin for you because you are being awakened to realities hidden from the ordinary. You have felt the pull toward silence, haven't you? Crowds drain you, noise overwhelms you, and the chatter of the world feels unbearable. You long for solitude, for stillness, for the quiet in which divine frequencies can finally be heard. This hunger for silence is not isolation. It is initiation. You are being called into the silent river, where the voice of the eternal can be heard without distortion, and those sudden sparks within, the inner fire that burns in your chest for no reason you can explain, that is the divine flame rising, a sign that your inner codes are activating, that your destiny is stirring. You cannot put it into words, yet you know it is real. Hear this truth. None of these signs are random. They are symptoms of awakening. Your body, your mind, your spirit are being recalibrated for a purpose beyond imagination. The fatigue, the visions, the dreams, the silence, each is a seal, a signpost, a confirmation. You are not breaking down. You are breaking through. Why now? Why this precise moment in time? Why do the portals open for you in this season? Hear this. Because the cycles of heaven have turned in your favor. The alignments that were hidden for generations have now converged upon your life. You are living in a prophetic season that was written before your first breath. Every storm you endured, every betrayal, every closed door, it all led to this divine alignment. This is not coincidence. This is timing. The universe operates by rhythms and cycles, like tides pulled by a hidden moon. And now, the tides of destiny have reached your shore. You stand in the center of a cosmic intersection where heaven's will collide with your story. Long before you were born, your name was inscribed in a sacred scroll. The moment you are living in now was whispered into time before the foundations of the earth. The reason you feel the urgency, the trembling, the undeniable pull is because the appointed hour has come. You are standing at the threshold of a prophetic season where delays are breaking, doors are opening, and seals are being unlocked. Do not think you are late. Do not think you have missed your chance. Divine timing is perfect. Everything that seemed delayed was only preparation. What looked like silence was heaven orchestrating. What felt like loss was actually alignment. And now, the codes of heaven declare, this is your moment. This awakening is not happening by chance. It is happening by prophecy. You are entering the cycle of the chosen, the season where the hand of God moves swiftly, decisively, undeniably. This moment was written before you were born. Chosen one, you know the weight of rejection. You have felt doors close before your face, friends turn into strangers, and companions drift into silence. You have tasted the sting of being misunderstood, the ache of explaining your heart only to have it dismissed. And yet, listen carefully. This is not punishment. This is preparation. Loneliness has wrapped itself around you like a cold cloak. Nights have come when you wondered if anyone truly sees you, if anyone truly understands the path you are walking. The world looks at you and calls you strange, too different, too intense. But this solitude is not meant to destroy you. It is meant to refine you. It is in the wilderness of rejection that the chosen are forged into carriers of power. Fear of loss, too, has walked beside you. You've felt the trembling when something you love is threatened, when relationships, resources, or security seem fragile. You've asked, why must I lose so much? And yet, hear this secret. Every loss that empties your hands is creating room for what cannot be stolen, what cannot decay, what carries eternal weight. I declare this over you. You are being stripped of illusions to carry divine power. False attachments are being severed. Shallow identities are being burned away. The rejection you face is heaven's redirection. The loneliness you feel is the voice of destiny pulling you apart from the crowd so you can hear clearly. The fear of loss is only the cracking of the old shell, making way for the birth of something greater. Trials are not signs of abandonment. They are signs of refinement. You are not breaking apart. You are being sharpened, purified, prepared. These tests are the fires that prove gold. And you, chosen one, are being refined into something rare, unshakable, eternal. The trials you face are not curses. They are confirmations, proof that you have been marked to carry what others cannot. Chosen one, there is a path you must walk. Few discover it, and fewer still endure it. This path is not of stone or earth. It is woven through spirit, carved into the unseen. It is the way of awakening. Along this sacred road stand 4 portals, each a threshold that will demand everything from you, and in exchange, awaken everything within you. These are not merely stages of life. They are divine gates, cosmic initiations, ancient tests for the souls marked with destiny. I will speak them to you now. The fire gate, the silent river, the breaking shell, the radiant dawn. Each one will call your name. Each one will test your essence. Each one will unlock a code within you that the world cannot comprehend. The first portal blazes before you as fire. It is not the gentle warmth of a candle, but the fierce inferno of purification. Here you feel the burn of loss, the heat of trial, the flames of suffering. You ask, why must I endure this fire? The answer, because gold is proven only in the furnace. At the fire gate, everything false is consumed. Attachments that weakened you are burned away. Relationships built on shallow soil are reduced to ash. Passions once misplaced are ignited again, this time directed toward divine purpose. You will weep in this fire. You will tremble. You will want to run. But if you endure, you will emerge refined, shining, unbreakable. This gate is both agony and anointing. Pain is not here to destroy you. It is here to set you free. Your soul is purified, your vision is sharpened, and your heart becomes a vessel, ready to carry divine flame. You cannot avoid this fire. You must pass through it. After fire, there is silence. You will come to the silent river, a place where the world's noise is muted and every distraction falls away. At first, this silence feels unbearable. You long for answers, yet all you hear is stillness. You call out, and heaven does not rush to reply. But hear this: the silent river is not abandonment. It is initiation. Here, you are taught to surrender, to release control, to let the current of divine timing carry you. You cannot fight this river. If you resist, you will only drown in exhaustion. But if you surrender, if you lay back and allow the waters to guide you, you will discover peace unlike anything you have ever known. The silent river teaches trust. It empties your soul of the need for noise, for validation, for endless striving. It carries you into depths where divine whispers can finally be heard. In stillness, the true voice of God emerges, subtle yet undeniable. This river is sacred. Do not fear it. Flow with it. Then comes the most painful gate, the breaking shell. Here, your ego, every false identity, every mask you wore to please the world, begins to crack. This is not gentle. This is violent. The shell you built to protect yourself will shatter, and with it, the illusions you once clung to. At the breaking shell, you may feel stripped bare, exposed, vulnerable. People you thought would stay will leave. Roles you thought defined you will crumble. The image you projected will no longer hold. It will feel like death. But this death is necessary, for only when the shell breaks can the true self emerge. Chick must break its shell to live. A seed must crack open to grow. So too must you. The breaking shell destroys the false so that the authentic can rise. Yes, it hurts. Yes, it feels like losing everything. But beyond the breaking is liberation. Beyond the death is birth. This gate frees you to be what you were created to be, not a shadow, but a revelation. And after the fire, after the silence, after the breaking, comes the radiant dawn. This portal is the rising sun, the moment when darkness is pierced and light floods your path. Here, clarity comes, purpose ignites, mission awakens. The radiant dawn is not merely survival, it is ascension. You rise with eyes that see differently, with ears tuned to higher frequencies, with a spirit that carries authority. You walk not as one wandering in confusion, but as one sent, commissioned, empowered. The world feels the shift when you enter a room, for you carry the fragrance of destiny. At this dawn, you no longer question who you are. You no longer beg for direction. You walk in knowing. You move in certainty. You carry the seal of divine purpose. From this dawn forward, your life becomes prophecy in motion. You shine, not by your own strength, but by the fire, the river, the breaking that forged you. This is the radiant dawn, and once you step through, you will never return the same. Chosen one, these are the 4 portals of awakening: fire, silence, breaking, dawn. Each one awaits you. Each one will demand your surrender, and each one will transform you forever. Chosen one, feel what is happening within you. You may think it is just tiredness or random bursts of energy or emotions rising without reason, but I declare to you now, these are energetic codes activating. You are being rewired at the deepest level. The frequencies of heaven are entering your being, shifting your patterns, awakening your DNA. Your body is becoming a temple of higher light. Every cell, every strand of your genetic code is receiving divine downloads. At night, when your dreams feel heavy with symbols, It is because messages are being inscribed into you. In moments of silence, when you suddenly feel a vibration through your chest or a ringing in your ears, it is not random. It is the angelic frequency aligning your spirit with heaven's rhythm. You are carrying codes the world cannot explain. Science may try to call it coincidence. Psychology may attempt to label it. But in truth, it is the recalibration of the chosen. Your system is being tuned like an instrument, so that when the divine conductor calls, you will release a sound unlike any other. Sometimes this rewiring feels uncomfortable. Your energy rises and falls, your appetite changes, your sleep becomes restless. Do not be afraid. These are symptoms of activation. Old programs are being deleted. False imprints are being erased. The heaviness you feel is the shedding of what no longer serves your destiny. And then comes the lift, the surge of light, the sense of peace, the sudden clarity. That is the evidence that the codes are alive within you. Hear me. Your body is no longer ordinary flesh. It is being fashioned into a temple of frequencies, a sanctuary of light, a vessel of prophecy. This is why you feel what others do not. This is why you sense what others cannot. You are carrying the living codes of awakening. Chosen one, the rewiring is almost complete. Hold steady. The frequency you now embody will not only change you, it will shift everyone who comes into your presence. Chosen one, listen closely. The time has come for the final breaking of the old. The life you once knew, the cycles you once lived in, are now crumbling. The masks you wore to protect yourself, the identities you clung to for survival, they are now disintegrating before your very eyes. And it will not be easy. It will not be comfortable. But I tell you this, it is necessary. This is the shattering of the old self. You have walked through the fires of purification, floated through the silent river, endured the breaking of your ego at the breaking shell. But this final shattering, is the ultimate death of everything you were never meant to be. You will leave behind toxic cycles, addictions that once held you captive, and the false versions of yourself that you created to survive. The chains of your past, whether they be old wounds, limiting beliefs, or unhealthy attachments, are now breaking apart. But do not mourn the loss. You must not cling to the remnants of what you were. This death is not the end. It is the beginning. When the shell cracks, the new self will rise, like a phoenix from the ashes. You are not losing your identity. You are rediscovering it. You are not becoming someone else. You are becoming the true version of yourself, the version God always intended you to be. I declare to you now, the old self that carried shame, fear, doubt, and limitations is no more. That person was never you. The you that remains is a force of divine power, ready to walk in abundance, grace, and purpose. And though the breaking may feel like agony, remember, this is your rebirth. Every tear, every moment of despair is the catalyst for a new beginning. From the rubble of the old self, a greater, purer version of you will emerge. The shell cracks, and the new self rises. Chosen one, the winds will rage, the storms will rise, the world will shake around you, and fear will whisper that you are alone. But hear me with certainty. You are never unprotected. Even when the night feels longest, even when thunder crashes around your life, divine covering shelters you. You may feel the chill of fear, the trembling of uncertainty, It is human to wonder if you will make it through. It is natural to question how much more you can endure. Yet the truth is this: the storm is not here to drown you. The storm is here to reveal that you are carried by a power greater than yourself. Look even closer. Even in chaos, there is order. Even in the darkness, there is a hand guiding you. You are wrapped in unseen protection, a sanctuary of light that shields you when nothing else can. Though the winds roar, they cannot destroy you. Though the waves crash, they cannot consume you. Hear this promise: you are divinely covered. Your steps are guarded. Your breath is sustained. Your destiny is secure. The storm will not take you. It will teach you. It will refine you. It will remind you that you are chosen, untouchable, sealed by eternal protection. Even when winds rage, divine protection covers you. Chosen one, hear me now as I speak to the core of your being. You are not just a survivor. You are not someone who merely endures the struggles of life and hopes to make it through. No, you are a carrier of divine wealth, both spiritual and material. Your destiny is not one of mediocrity, of barely making it from day to day. You are not destined to live in lack, to suffer under the weight of limitation, to live as though the heavens have forgotten you. You are chosen for greatness. You are called to walk in abundance, to overflow in every area of your life. I declare to you now that the divine wealth of the universe is your inheritance. You were not born into poverty. You were not born into insignificance. You were born to carry the riches of the kingdom, not only in your spirit, though your spirit will burn with divine purpose, with insight, and with eternal wisdom, but also in the material world. Money, resources, opportunities, favor, they are yours by divine right. Listen to me. God's duty is now your covering. From this moment forward, you are no longer just walking your own path. You are walking the path of divine assignment. You are the vessel through which the riches of heaven will flow. Every challenge you face, every test you endure, is only sharpening you to carry what has been promised. You are not just here to survive. You are here to thrive. You are here to create. You are here to multiply what you have been given. The world will see your light, and those who have doubted you will be forced to acknowledge the glory of your rise. Your wealth is not just for you. It is for the world to witness the power of divine favor. I speak this over you. Richness forever is your portion. Every financial door that was closed is now open before you. Every limitation inside you and your mind is now shattered. The world will see what it means to walk in divine wealth. It will see you rise, not because of your own efforts alone, but because you have been chosen to carry the fullness of heaven's promise. Your destiny is divine. Your wealth is eternal. Your rise is imminent. Chosen one, when the light within you begins to shine, the world cannot remain neutral. Your shift is undeniable. The moment you step into divine alignment, every eye around you will feel the change, even if their minds cannot explain it. Some will resist you. They will envy you, reject you, even speak against you. Why? Because your presence disrupts their comfort. Your growth reminds them of their stagnation. Your awakening exposes the illusions they still cling to. And so, they will turn from you, not because you have done wrong, but because your frequency is too high for their comfort. Yet others will be drawn to you like magnets. They will feel peace when you enter a room. They will sense authority in your voice, clarity in your presence, and fire in your spirit. They will not always understand it, but they will know they cannot ignore it. These souls will be assigned to your journey, aligned to your mission, drawn to the light you now carry. And there will be those who admire you from afar, watching, wondering, waiting. They may never say it aloud, but their spirits will whisper, "There is something different about you." Hear this: rejection cannot stop you. Envy cannot hinder you. Admiration cannot define you. Your shift is undeniable, and your destiny unstoppable. Chosen one, do you see it? The future unfolding before you, painted in shades of divine brilliance. It is not a distant dream. It is the reality that is beginning to take shape. You are not walking aimlessly through life. You are walking as a living prophecy, a manifestation of what the heavens have declared over you from the beginning of time. The path ahead is not ordinary. It is rich with divine partnerships. These are connections, both personal and professional, that will elevate you, challenge you, and propel you into your purpose. You will meet souls who are assigned to your journey, those who will support, guide, and empower you. There are allies waiting, some already in your life and others yet to appear, who will recognize the divine call upon you and step into alignment with it. Together, you will build something eternal, something that echoes throughout the generations. Abundance is not just in your material world, it is in your spirit. You will walk in the fullness of divine provision, not just in money, but in favor, wisdom, love, and opportunities. What you once dreamed of will become your reality. The doors that seemed shut will open wide. You will be a river of blessings, not just receiving, but giving in overflow. Your life will be a testimony to the goodness of God, a reflection of the abundant life He has promised, and your higher calling is already stirring within you. You will no longer question your purpose. You will no longer search for validation. You will walk boldly in your assignment, knowing that you are called to do great things, to impact lives, to change the world. Your life will be a beacon, guiding others toward their own destinies. You will walk as a living prophecy. Your life itself will speak of divine transformation. Your story will inspire those around you. They will look at you and know, without a doubt, that the heavens have chosen you for something beyond what they could ever imagine. Now, chosen one, hear the decree of heaven over your life. From this moment forward, richness forever is sealed. This is not just a declaration, it is a divine pronouncement. Every word I speak now is binding, written in the eternal records of time. You will walk in divine wealth, both spiritually and materially. You will carry the abundance of the kingdom in your hands, in your heart, in your life. No longer will you lack. No longer will you struggle. From this moment forward, richness forever is sealed. This is not a temporary blessing. It is an eternal covenant. The cycles of lack, the seasons of struggle are over. The portals of heaven have been opened to you. What you sow, you will reap. What you desire, you will manifest. Richness forever is sealed in your soul, in your spirit, in your destiny. No power on earth can break this seal. No enemy can reverse what has been written in the stars. Your path is already paved with divine provision, divine purpose, and divine protection. From this moment forward, richness forever is sealed. Let this truth echo in your spirit. You are chosen. You are anointed. You are destined for greatness. Richness forever is sealed, and nothing, Nothing can ever take it from you. Chosen one. This is your moment of sealing. What you do now is not small, it is not casual, it is prophetic alignment. When you subscribe, when you like, when you comment, you are not just supporting a message, you are declaring your place within it. This is a ritual of agreement, a sign in the natural that unlocks movement in the spiritual. When you mark your presence here, heaven takes note. When you write the word awakening in the comments, you are declaring your alignment with this prophecy. And when you press that subscribe button, it is as though you are signing your name upon the scroll of destiny. Do not hesitate. Do not delay. This act may seem simple, but it is a seal upon your journey. It is your way of saying, yes, I receive. Yes, I align. Yes, I claim richness forever as my portion. Mark your presence. Declare your alignment. Let heaven and earth record it. Chosen one. This is the final step of today's revelation. Seal it now and step boldly into the prophecy that has already been written over you.